found this game because the devs commented under one of my posts on X. I clicked the link, started playing, and 2 days later I had 7 hours in. It's a demo, and the devs told me it's about 10 to 15% of the full game. Kritter Defend Together is a co-op action game where you defend a ship from waves of enemies. You pick a critter, each one plays differently, collect resources, place defences, and try and survive as long as possible. When the ship goes down, time reverses, and you start again, but you keep your progress. Better defences unlock, more upgrade options available. The map shifts slightly each run, so it never feels identical. That loop is why I kept coming back. You're not grinding the same run for nothing. Every attempt improves what you can do on the next one. Here's the thing about this demo. There's a full story arc to complete. 21 players tested it for TodayWeGame. Most of them put in 2 to 4 hours, and 6 put in over 4 hours. I had 9 hours total across both demo versions, and I still haven't finished the story. We tested through 2 of the 4 tech tree rings. You can see the lock content from where we stopped. Each ring gets larger as you expand outward, and the devs said what's playable right now is about 10 to 15% of the full game. One tester said it already feels like a complete game, and that's the highest compliment you can give a demo. 21 players tested it. They averaged 8.3 out of 10, and I gave it an 8. Every single one said they'd recommend it. 21 out of 21. That's never happened to any of the games we've played. 19 of those 21 never even played the co-op. The game is called Kritter Defend Together. Its whole thing is playing with friends, and as a solo experience, it was good enough that almost nobody felt like they were missing out. The combat looks chaotic, but it stays readable. Enemies have distinct silhouettes, so at a glance you know who you're dealing with. Complex enemies telegraph attacks with red outlines on the floor. Your abilities have clear visual feedback. You're managing a lot at once. Your attacks, your skills, the defences you've placed. It never tips over into confusion. The critters themselves give you a variety. I played all of them. My favourite were the Defender, because you could just face tank everything with a shield and AoE stomp, and the Ninja, high damage, constant movement, dodging rather than absorbing hits. The community's most popular was Ninja. The Trapper didn't land for me personally. Tater Gun felt weak, but the fact that different players landed on different favourites means the variety is actually there. And the voiceover. The dev team is French, and it comes through. Some of the lines were funny. They're funnier because of the accent. Small detail that makes the world feel more alive than most indie games bother with. I gave it an 8, not a 10. The gap is mostly content, and that's coming with the full game. There are some collision physics to sort out, places where you catch on scenery that doesn't look solid or pass through things that should stop you. Nothing that breaks anything, but noticeable. A couple of testers mentioned repetition. I think the time loop handles it well enough, and one tester suggested an ultimate ability, a slow build gauge for a bigger payoff. I think it could be interesting, but between attacks, skills, managing defences, there's already a lot going on. Not the thing that changes my score. The 4-ring tech tree, 2 rings playable in demo, 2 locked. I've added it to my watch list. I'm getting it when it comes out. The only way I don't is if I forget, or if the price is insane. Neither seems likely. Community scored it 8.4, mine's an 8. The closest we've been in a long time. For an indie demo that's free on Steam right now, there's no reason not to try it. Go download. If you like co-op games, or you like games that reward you for coming back and getting better, this is worth your time right now, before the full game releases and everyone else catches up. Those 21 ratings came from real players who competed for prizes, submitted screenshots to prove they played it, and that's TodayWeGame. We test games together, share the data, and tell you what's worth your time. To join us for our next test, head to todaywegame.gg, and I'll catch you on the next one.